Packed stuff.
We're on.
Hi, everybody.
I told you it was seconds.
I know. Welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today. I am not happy at happy hour, because look who's here. Trouble.
Go on, keep introducing.
Welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today. Divine Dabblings with...
Face full of cookie.
And me, Banshee. Hi. I didn't even see you in camera.
Right, because face full of cookie.
Okay. Well, at any rate, Shadow was here before the show. Sunny did not kick her off. She left on her own. She just left like moments before, and then I see the orange tail behind me, and I know...
She's funny that way.
He's coming. She's fickle and funny. Yeah. But it's her prerogative, because she's such an adorable cat, Shadow is.
Yes.
Oh, hey, everybody. Do you like our tree?
I'm actually finishing the bad cookies.
The tree is from Gina. Gina sent us this tree. She's such a sweetheart.
Thank you,
and
Gina.
And it's so beautiful. It's got many settings that would probably send you into a epileptic seizure if we had put them on. But this one's one of the nicer ones where it just kind of goes in slowly into a couple of different views. And then there's another one that kind of fades in and fades out really slowly. I like that one.
Hey, unobservant one.
Hi, Shadow. I see you made it.
She's out of the camera range, but she's on the table with us.
She's on the table here with Sunny.
Come here, Shadow.
Come on, Shadow. It's okay.
Oh, whoa.
Put your hand out
Hi,
there.
Kara.
Hey, do me a favor.
What?
Put your hand out on the table and leave it. See, she'll come. You don't be too overt about it. She's so funny, this cat.
She wants to smell my coffee and then walk away in disgust.
So the gang's all here, and now we have no room to do your cards for today. We're sorry.
But we'll have a happy hour. Oh, Sonny, yeah, that's right. You're missing something over here. Here, you have some coffee too?
Oh, my goodness. So, Gina's such a sweetheart at any rate. I might put on the fadey one if I can find it, but there's like 8 different settings to this thing. You can see it can get pretty crazy. This is the fade. Is that the fade one? Yeah, I guess that is. I thought it was slower. Maybe there's... Oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah. We'll leave that one on. All right. Yeah, how'd you do that, Fiber? Good for you. Good for you.
The magic of Christmas.
Happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Oh, my goodness. We are crazy busy here. I had a major baking disaster yesterday, I just want to say. I forgot a key ingredient to my snickerdoodles. No, it wasn't the cinnamon, but I'm not going to talk about it. And it was really bad. So I'm going to maybe try to make them tonight later. They're really festive and cool because you use the green and the red sanding sugar instead of regular sugar on them. So I'm going to try to make them so I can take some to my sons tomorrow. All right, so I don't want to take what happened yesterday. I can't believe I did that. But
right.
Anyway.
They're really hard, but coffee for about...
Yeah, they are not.
35 seconds will soften them up a little bit.
They are not your classic snickerdoodle, let's just say.
They're tasty,
Baking disaster.
They're
Easy
tasty.
recipe, and what did I do? Oh, well. Anyway, at least my peppermint shortbread came out great. Mr. O, I've been yabbering away here. Would you like to pick out a... Well, people are coming in, so it's all good. And you don't have to work today.
No, I don't.
Pick up Because I Love Myself card.
That one.
All right. Let's see what we have here. You can put them back. Empowering choices. I choose to think positive thoughts about myself, no matter how challenged I am. There's always an empowering option to choose. The more I choose, the better choices I make. So I choose to try to make my recipe again, not just try to do it right, because it says, positive thoughts here. And so I will do it again today. I have such fun baking anyway. All right.
And later on, I'll be baking lasagna.
That's right.
For tomorrow's Christmas Eve.
Yeah, you'll be baking that before me. I'm going to do mine later.
Hi, Angel.
Hey, Angel Rivera. All right, Kara. I'm trying to get my list up to date. Let's look at Violet's. Kara, yeah. Oh, I didn't have much, just Kara and Angel.
I don't want to change the subject too much, but I had a cousin who was challenged on he'll put ketchup on anything, and he mixed ketchup into coffee just to spite us because somebody said that. Oh, you'll even put ketchup in your coffee. So he did it. And I believe he also put ketchup on either pancakes or waffles.
Oh, my.
Well, Jerry is no longer with us, and I sometimes wonder if the extra ketchup did it. I don't know.
I don't know either. So Shadow is still here, but she's off out of camera range. Let's get started.
Incredibly nasty.
Yeah. Ketchup in coffee. That is just wrong. I totally agree. I don't know. Weird stuff.
This cousin was my parents' favorite nephew.
You got cookie on your...
All the more for fun.
Anyway, why don't you start? And you can start doing for...
Oh, yeah, I agree with bourbon. Pour one for me, Angel.
Well, we got a new cheap coffee maker. Ours tanked during the Mercury retrograde early on, and he's dropping my cards. I saw that.
I wasn't trying to hide it.
But so, and also, I ended up getting a cheap one, and I got a cheap spare. Because the cheap ones don't always last long, and around here, we can't keep good ones even lasting long. So, but it's making good coffee. I'm happy with it. Are you happy with it?
I like the coffee maker.
Easy? Yeah.
Especially I like the part that somehow you're thrilled by it and you want to actually make the coffee, clean the pot. For most of the decades of our life, I've been the one doing that.
Well, you complained about my coffee years ago. I do know this. So.
Yeah, but you've become more precision-oriented, except for yesterday's baking episode.
I was really tired yesterday. We had a heavy workout at the gym. Oh my gosh. He's get butt.
Our new trainer is really good.
It's not like he overworks us, but he's working muscles we should have been working on long ago. And, so we did lower body yesterday, and towards the end, my back started to get really sore, so he put me on this back stretch machine and showed me how to get on and use it right. And I swear to you, my back pain went immediately away in my lower back, and it hasn't been back since, which I think is awesome. So I'm going to use that darn thing all the time when I'm there.
So we're starting off the show, and Fiber was indeed first, followed by Carl. So let's do Fiber. And it is, look at that, take a bow. It's the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is here, Fiber, to say you are about to be recognized, if you aren't already, something even more jaw-dropping or more like, move into the spotlight is happening or will be happening for you. You're going to feel really thrilled because it's an achievement maybe you have actually been working for.
Well, Fiber, a round of applause is in order. Look at that. Everybody's cheering you on as you have your arms up in the...
Oh, we just got a subscriber. Hi, Selah.
Oh, how very nice. Thank you so much. I don't see it yet because... Oh, there it is. Hi, Selah. All right. But anyway, in the victory formation, Fiber, so there's some achievement coming your way, something that will bring you recognition or growth and something that you can feel proud about, you yourself. Hey, applause and recognition is nice, especially when you're a writer, you're a creator, like you are. But
you were asked to leave Maybon next year for the... Cool.
For
the Brewha Power International.
But the most important thing about all of this is how you feel about yourself.
Right.
You done good, Spirit says, and that congratulations are definitely due you. So, nice start to happy hour. I like it.
Awesome.
Let's move on to Carl.
And that'll be your shuffle.
All right.
Yes, and I too have a little new feather under my cap. One of my good friends who is a Bruja in her own right, Pat, has asked me to take a part in the community ritual she's doing at Convocation this February. Pat also asked Banshee too, so I'm not sure what the part is, but I guess it's, kind of like a nice part.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yep.
I'm excited about all of it. So.
Right, because Banshee will be presenting there.
I'm a little worried about COVID though, because
yeah, COVID or convention or convocation crud seem to happen more often than not here.
I thought it might be, even if we have to come back and check on the cats, that it might be nice to stay there for the convention. But I'm kind of leery because it seems like at every one of those there's a COVID outbreak, and so
there was indeed
maybe
one
not
last
staying
year.
there for the whole time might be better. But then I have to deal with the weather and possibly icy and going back and forth.
We never know, really.
I just don't know how I feel about it.
They're at a new location this year.
Yeah, they're a little further for us. A little bit.
Some friends of ours said it's a beautiful hotel they're at in Ypsilanti, which is near Ann Arbor, Michigan.
All right.
Okay, this is for
We're
you,
a
Carl.
little chatty, but we do have a short list today so far, so...
What you got?
Well, well, we go from up to that.
Okay, so, yay, Carl. Yeah. You get the Ten of Swords.
How did Carl get that? Oh, my goodness. Well, go ahead.
Okay, but the Ten of Swords here just says that maybe you're turning your back on what was trying to get at you.
Your back.
What was trying to get at your back, but you're a little too clever. You're just really sort of like, I'm not feeling it. And so because you have that mental attitude of saying, this isn't going to be my problem, I'm walking away from it. And so where something may have seemed to be trying to get you to get a reaction from you, or to get you to go their way, or get you to do something you knew you really didn't want to do, whatever it was, you're moving away from it. And it's a good thing because you're moving towards something better, something a lot brighter.
Oh, olives on the backdrop. I guess that's a poinsettia, right? With little... But yeah, I see what you're saying there.
Yeah, they do look like olives, but I guess
funny.
they're mistletoe berries.
Mistletoe berries.
Right? Isn't that what they would be?
Yeah, I think it's a rather odd artistic rendering of... No, actually, I think it's part of the poinsettia plant.
Okay.
It's part of their...
So poinsettia berries or whatever. I don't know. Never mind
Seeds.
me. I'm figurative.
Well, at any rate, Carl, the Ten of Swords is here because, there may be something that you feel was done to you that has wronged you in some way. And it's like Spirit is saying clearly, you're moving away from that. You've just decided, hey, I can pick up and just brush myself off and let it go. Because one thing is, it's easy for somebody to lash out at somebody else. It's harder to, be able to let go something like that. But when you do let it go, you really do feel better. You prove to them that they could do their worst and it doesn't affect you. It's like, yeah, okay, do your worst, get it out of your system, whatever makes you feel good. But you know what? It's not going to bother me. It's like you wear those Teflon sleeves and you get over it and move on. And Spirit says, you do it well.
Take no crap, Carl. You called it.
So that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Absolutely.
We're going to have a weird week of cards of the day ahead. And it doesn't start out very good either on Christmas Eve, let me just say. But we must have something like 5
You're
out
welcome.
of 7 cards are court cards, and there are repeats. So it's really crazy week.
It's got to be Mercury retrograde, right?
Yeah. So I don't know what happened, but
All right, so Mohaha is up. Hey, Mo.
yeah, I know, Violet, the first card, which isn't the greatest, was on Christmas Eve. They're not all bad, but there are some moments.
All right. Duly shuffled. We have Temperance. Beautiful. Temperance. So this card finds you seeking or feeling, the inner harmony. And it's harmony because sometimes you feel that you have been at war with yourself, or you're at war with other people or other things, and it's over really, to some degree, important principles that you mostly want to live by. But if you're at war with yourself with that, ultimately there comes a time for you to resolve what are those contradictions or inaccuracies in your life, or how you want your life to be. And so this is that time.
Mercury retrograde over Christmas. I agree. Not a good thing. Well, hey Mo, I think temperance is here because this season can be one that's really stressful for a lot of people. Whether you have work to catch up on or more work because of the holidays, depending on what you do. One of our followers works for the Postal Service, so they've been busy. This is just saying find peace. Find peace and joy and comfort and security during this season. Don't allow the freneticness to bring you down or to take over your life. This is also supposed to be a season of peace. One of the symbols of the Christmas season is the peace dove, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly.
So find peace, find tranquility, meditate. Especially, if you hadn't during Yule, the darkest night, find this is still the dark time of the year. Take some time to meditate and relax and unwind and do quiet activities. That's what I have for you. Good luck with that, Mo.
Good luck, Mo. Happy holidays, everyone. All right, so it's Lily for you. Hey, Lily.
Oh, you pulled that.
Yes, I did.
I pulled the 10.
And by the way, we are back tomorrow, Christmas Eve in the States and Western world, to do our show. It'll be at its normal time from 2 to 4 p.m., plus maybe the occasional overtime. We don't know how busy we'll be, but we are going to be here.
Oh, we'll be busy. We're going to our son's after.
Well, I meant during the show.
I know. Bearing food,
yeah.
And
then
hopefully by tomorrow's show, I'll have some snickerdoodles to show off that are worthy to show off.
Hi, Selah. Happy holidays.
Selah.
Awesome. We're so grateful you subscribed. Thank you. Appreciate that. And, of course, that means you'll stay for a card today.
Right. We only do a single card message from Spirit today. Tomorrow we will answer any question you have, and Thursday nights. Those are our shows where we take any question.
But we also have some other shows going on, like
videos.
Videos that are pre-recorded that are just special theme, like Goth Tarot, which is sort of more about the shadow side of life.
And My Material Matters, which will be on tomorrow.
Right. I was getting to that one, actually, of course. That one is sort of a combination because it's pre-recorded, but we are live in the chat room to kind of gather our tarot tribe and have a little fun with them. So you're welcome to join us tomorrow, too.
Okay, Lily. Oh, it's the Judgment card, which I love this version of the Judgment card. something maybe, I don't know, sometimes I look at different angles to this card, but whenever I see it in the Lightseers Tarot, this vision here, this vision of this spirit, either leaving her body or returning to her body, I think it's more like, coming out.
Yeah.
It's something wants to come out within you, Lily. Spirit is saying, whether there have been some ideas, some thoughts of things you want to accomplish or do, or if this is just about making changes in your life, or if this is also about rekindling something you used to do, or the person you used to be, reinventing yourself, or rebirthing something that has already been a part of you that may have been lying dormant inside. So now is the time for release, Spirit says, and let these things that are been wanting to come back out inside of you come out. Come out!
Fiber says something.
Oh.
But when I look at Judgment
Fiber.
too,
I know.
when I look at Judgment, I definitely see this idea of something sort of rising out of you. It is really kind of maybe the literal astral projection. So if you're into that, maybe you're about to really be able to do something like that. But more often it might mean that really you're just having an epiphany. You're sort of seeing the light in a way that you haven't before. That old metaphor of like all of a sudden you grok or understand something that probably is really important, or it's deep, or it's spiritual, or it just means something important to you personally, is happening, will happen.
Well, Selah, we keep ourselves very busy.
We do.
And Fiber, I know, do you remember not that long ago, the air signs had like a run of really good cards on the Material Matters show. And then when it tanked, it really tanked. You guys have been kind of having some rough cards lately. So I do hope they improve.
And we even have cats, Selah.
This is the one who's on the show the most. We call him our unofficial therapy cat.
Definitely a mascot.
All right.
Hi, Lena.
Hey, Lena. Get a card for you. And we are on, let's see, that was Lily, right? So we're
yes,
on
it's
Kara,
Kara.
I believe. Hey, Kara. Let's see what we have for you.
Is it mine?
Yeah, I think it's yours.
All right.
I did Judgment. Sonny, you're so adorable.
Kara.
Oh, wow, it's a repeat.
It's a repeat.
But, hooray!
You too step forward, Captain Kara. Your rightful place is here on the stage of life, on the stage of everything. Something you've done, one way or the other, is about to be noticed. And that means something important or big. It may not be like groundbreaking in certain ways, but it will be personally very much something you've hoped for, and will just really say like, yeah, I needed to get this.
This is like a personal accomplishment or achievement of some sort, so yay you. It's something maybe you've just decided to give a try at, and guess what? We should try to do things more often, because even if we fail, there's like with my cookies yesterday, for example, we enjoyed the journey. We get a lot out of the experience.
Enjoy the go.
Enjoy the go. Enjoy dumping those in the trash, maybe, sadly. But, the thing is that this is a victory. This is an accomplishment. This is something you can personally be proud of. And you know what? If you present it to the public, they may show you the the what is it I want to use? They may give you the applause you deserve. So I like that card. I bet you thought when I said it was a repeat you were going to get that darn Ten of Swords, but no. Is this one. So
right.
Enjoy.
Back to you, and it will be Angel.
Hey, Angel Rivera.
Hi, Angel
Sonny
Rivera.
is just not going to give.
You're welcome,
He
Kara.
is so totally on the edge. He's kind of like, dare you to try to shuffle cards here.
Wow.
I mean, look at that. I have no space.
So other shows that we do or have been on recently, the Outlook on the Emotional Exchanges, which is more about relationships. They can be your primary relationship, or maybe just, the kind of people or situations that really make you feel close and bonded. It's a reading for the elemental signs of the zodiac, just like Banshee's show is. We both go through what the next week brings financially or emotionally for the air signs, the fire signs, the water signs, and the earth signs. And it's Angel Rivera.
It's Angel Rivera, and look what you've got.
It's a Gesundheit. No, it isn't.
He's just got that funny kind of crazed look on his face, but it's crazy in ecstatic union, with the divine. And so I feel here Spirit is saying, now is the time to tap into, these energies. Now's the time to get spiritual. Now's the time to share your teachings with others, or to elevate people, with what you do on the job, Mr. Rivera. So it's not necessarily all about the spiritual, but that is an emphasis on this card. And I'm kind of feeling that today, that this is a time to elevate yourself, to maybe take up a new, not pursue a new spiritual path per se, but maybe take up some new learning in that regard, either on your own path or learning about others.
The card just feels so happy, that big smile on the face. And, the Hierophant, in most other decks sort of has a little bit more of a stern kind of feeling, like it's sort of saying, like, this is the proper way to do things. And most cards in the Light Seers Tarot really sort of turn that a little bit into a much more magnanimous kind of stance. And that's what you see here. This card is really saying, like, I'm here to help you to find what you think is proper. And that everybody gets to decide for themselves where they're going in this grand ascension of life. And maybe Spirit is saying this is a good time for you to be responsive to other people who may have those thoughts and may just need a little nudge from somebody like you who's been there before.
Yeah, I like what you said there. And, the thing is, I could make an analogy to baking once again with this card. Because especially, if you watch those food shows, for example, well, okay, you need a cup of this, but they're just, a lot of times, sometimes they have it pre-measured, but a lot of times these people are just throwing stuff in there like they know what the heck they're doing. And I'm like, no. For people, when they are learning a spiritual path, it's often good to follow the principles, that are as written. When we learn to read tarot cards or other cards, we tend to try to study up and learn the methods to do it. But then the books get tossed aside and you start finding your own way on these spiritual paths. You come up with your own comfortability with how you relate to the divine based on your spiritual path. And I just think it's a great card. And you got to start with the basics too. So there is that aspect of that card. Long story short.
Right,
that's
Angel.
what we have for you, Angel. Good luck with that.
Happy holidays.
Yes, happy holidays to you and your family. And we're on Selah.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that you? Is it me?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. You picked for Angel.
Yes,
okay.
I did.
How could I forget that?
I don't know.
Hope you liked it.
Yeah, you are welcome.
And we've been promising for months that we were going to do some Giveaways. We occasionally have items that are either duplicating or for some reason we feel like it would be much more interesting to give them away to people. We can generally only do this for people in the States or in the way of, continental kind of mail.
And did you recently get another?
And that's why I'm saying it, because I recently did get another gift that duplicates a deck I have. So it's going to be added to that list if we ever get around to it. It's the Buffy the Vampire Slayer Tarot deck.
Yeah. And I have an Oracle. I thought we were going to maybe sell it because it's a duplicate.
Uh-huh.
But it didn't sell last time, which surprised. I don't think it did. And if it didn't, I should probably do a giveaway on it. It's really a nice Oracle. I don't know why it didn't sell. Maybe I didn't mark it down enough. If it's a brand new, never used deck, I'm not going to mark it down tons. But I did mark it down a little bit, but it didn't sell.
I have to tell you, Stella, that either my hands are getting smaller all the time or the decks are getting bigger too, because it seems like some decks now are large enough to give me a problem. And of course, I have some pretty old hands here. I've been doing this a long time. They're just not always as capable of doing it. But this deck is pretty. This is actually the third deck we've had for the show because we go through this deck really quickly, really. It gets too beat up. Anyway, I don't want to put off your reading any longer.
I see Violet and Fiber are talking about a project there.
It's the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles says there's going to be a really interesting, good flow for you that will probably affect you mostly materially. It could even be talking about maybe a generosity that comes from yourself, but is also reciprocated back from others, that it creates a continuum. There's that figure 8 kind of infinity flow, Selah. So what it shows is really that in some respects, the more you give, the more you get back. And so, like I said, it really could apply to material things, but it doesn't have to, not necessarily money. It could just be also the feeling of being secure that maybe you provide for somebody else that is also provided back too. And you know that's true, that when you feel like somebody you care about is safe, your parents, your children, then they feel good about that too. It just is a real giving thing. I know you want to say something.
Well, at some point, if you're done, again, as far as the Six of Pentacles goes in the tarot, I love the Light Seers version of this because it shows such an equanimity here of energy, whether it's financial, whether material, whether it's in other areas, whether it's just a matter of being kind to one another. We get what we give out, in a best case scenario. And I think Spirit is saying right now, Selah, that, this is the time for you, that what you put forth, you will get returned to you. It will be a perfect balance and harmony going on here. It's such a nice flow, this card. This just is such a great example of what the card is really supposed to be all about. And, we give to others, but we also should be willing to receive. It's wonderful, that sometimes people do that. They just want to give their secret Santas or whatever. They give a private donation somewhere. But, you should be ready to receive back, whether it's praise for work you've done for somebody, whether it's a financial reward for, a bonus at work, whatever the case may be, you will get back what you give.
That's a good point, too. And, it sort of reminds you a little bit of that other six, the Six of Wands, the person who sort of is receiving notice from that, too. There's a sense of that, too, in this card, too, that's saying that being able to feel that appreciation is also very uplifting to you spiritually. So, namaste.
That's what we have for you. I hope you enjoyed that and hope we see you again soon.
All right.
All right.
So that means we're on Lena.
Hey, Lena. Let's see what we've got for you today. So I move things down again to shuffle. Sunny.
You're very welcome.
Yes, Yes, you're very welcome.
And while Banshee's doing the shuffle there, I mentioned that we recently, of course, had the winter solstice on Thursday. And the monthly modality message is our special tarot astrological look. It's unique. We kind of divide up the signs into their modalities, and then we tell them what are the best ways they can perform, work with others, use their superpowers, find the opportunities or challenges they're meant to find. It's a month-long reading. You can find that on our YouTube channel. That's the monthly modality message. What do you got, Banshee?
Well, for Lena, it is another repeat card.
Oh, dear. My goodness. There you go.
It's Temperance. Wow. Well, maybe I have to break out that new deck soon if we're getting all these repeats. But, that happens once in a while, and it's not happening frequently enough for me to do that. I think it's just meant to be sometimes that people are experiencing the same type of energies. And Temperance is here, again, to offer you peace and calm and relaxation and trying to de-stress in your life right now, Lena. If anything has been, too hot to handle, so to speak, it's time to just go within, relax, unwind, take some quiet moments for yourself. In this world today, holiday season or not, there's just not enough space for ourselves. This is an invitation. Spirit is giving you an invitation to find some space and peace and quiet for yourself right now and just unwind.
A lot of times, Lena, you have very specific questions and you're very interested in, time periods where you hope, these things will work out for you or you'll receive favorable impressions. And I think this card is just saying, you've got this, that a lot of things that may or may not, bring more concern. And I know sometimes you've also asked us about the health of other people you're close to.
That's right.
Spirit is saying, really, be of good heart, feel the sense of the harmony that you yourself can bring to situations. Maybe it is, in fact, by getting the advice that you get from us or other readers. And so, it's all good. It really says that in order to transform yourself to become more like that sense of harmony, the dove there, you have to understand all your nature. So that's what we have for you.
So we have for you. Good luck with that. Are we already on
Violet Lotus?
What the heck? We figured shows might be short during the holiday season, but we're doing them anyway.
Hey, the sooner we finish, the sooner I can have Rio breakfast.
Oh, that's right. We've been up a while too. Holy moly!
I know, but we didn't have real breakfast. We just
we did not.
Not shortbread, quasi snickerdoodles. If I was going to be kind, right?
Let's just say it's the snicker part of the snickerdoodle.
There was a snicker involved. We fooled you.
Yeah. So is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay. I thought I pulled Temperance. Did I not?
I don't remember.
Well, I'll do it for Violet anyway. So there.
I need more coffee. But we want to thank everybody for coming today. Of course, the holiday season is busy. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button at the wrong time.
Uh-oh.
I'll have to fight it out with her later over that.
See. All right. Well,
Yes.
I'm not even looking,
Oops.
so whatever happened.
Accidentally hit the opening button. It's right next to that. So
that's funny.
And I know why, because remember I said something about, retrograde was not fine. Apparently, it renamed itself the same as the face camera, the camera you see now, but it's really the opening. So I have two of those there, and I haven't figured out how to change it back. Well,
Violet Lotus, use your intuition and tell me what card you think I pulled for you.
I can short circuit all this if you want me to, but it'll cost extra.
Oh, stop that.
She's afraid to answer.
She's afraid to answer. Oh, aren't you just so smart? Of course, I gave you a little clue there, didn't I?
Ha ha ha. That was pretty good, though.
You betcha that's what you got. The High Priestess. The beautiful card in this, again, in this tarot. Obviously, you know, with the eyes that look like they're open and shut at the same time, which to me embodies the message of the High Priestess. You know, somebody who can see things through means other than just their eyes. And as we know today, sometimes seeing isn't always believing anymore. I mean, when you think of what AI can do and, you know, the photoshopping of things, all the different ways that people can...
It's like we're not really here. We're phony.
We might not. So the thing is that you can use other methods to get to the truth, to get to the heart of the matter, and you do. And also this talks about the fact that maybe now is a really good time for you to connect up with your guides. You know, I know we were talking yesterday, I think it was, about a reading you did for yourself, and you felt connected, you know, because it was about your guides, and you felt connected. So this is a time to keep that connection alive and flowing.
The High Priestess to me is the epitome of a quasi-functional multi-awareness. It's sort of like a sense of meditation in real time. You know, when I meditate, and admittedly, I need to meditate a lot more, but I used to be a pretty good meditator, and I used to use different practices. You have that sense of being aware of more than one thing at the same time. It's hard to describe unless you know, and I know you probably do. But this is like more than that. This is like saying it's also like being able to trance dance or trance walk through a significant working, or even to carry all that with you on a significant, your regular part of life. Not really significant, but being able to do your regular job, your regular life, and have that diverse functionality of awareness. That's what the High Priestess says could be coming to you, because you need to understand everything.
Wow. Hey, considering, like you said, what you've been, asking about and working on, this card is perfect. Just spot, as you say, spot on for today. Good luck with that. Right. So I get to pick one for Mr. Well, I guess I'll let you go first and pick one for
really?
me.
I know I kind of went over the top there a little bit, though, didn't I?
Oh, not you. You're never over the top. Do you want to play with my hat, Sonny?
I just need more coffee. I don't think he likes that.
He did before. He used to stare at it all the time.
You're welcome.
He's gotten older.
Me too.
Used to the hat, I guess.
Well, there is that.
Oh, you're picking it for me, I thought. You're making me pick my own card?
Well, you pick your own nose.
What?
Well, sorry.
Oh, thanks.
Justice.
Oh, that's
all
right.
I picked justice for you.
I deserve justice.
Well,
I deserve fairness.
You deserve justice, but you also need to be able to see both sides of the question instead of just your own.
Oh, wait a minute. That sounds like a Scorpio to me.
You know I'm right. But Justice says you do try to be a fair person. You try to understand what's beneath the surface, which is literal here. The idea, that maybe, once again, like what we were saying just with Violet a moment ago, you need to have a multifunctional awareness that transcends an inner part of yourself as well as your everyday reality. This card says that you will probably need that ability more than ever, or that it really is more than a backup plan for you. It's really, really what you need to do.
Okay. Sure.
You can
I
handle
think
this.
that basically, in a way, there's a lot of similarities between some of the tarot cards. This is reminiscent a little bit of the Six of Pentacles, in that there is balance and what you get what you deserve in life. And I feel here that, if everything is on the up and up, the scales balance. But when it's not, you have to deal with the dark side. But also there is a balance here between sometimes justice is not all black and white, right? It's shades
Right.
of gray. And so you have to look at both sides because oftentimes, for example, in legal disputes, there's two sides to a story, and everybody deserves to have their stories aired. And so I think that that's what it is a reminder of, is to open yourself up to, all the different possibilities and all the different stories.
I just had a
Points of
Geraldine
view.
a Geraldine moment. Geraldine was, I think, Flip Wilson's, drag thing. I may not always be right, but I am never wrong.
Well, Mr. O and I have been having a little, we're not getting into the subject at all, but a political discussion of late, and we both have taken a little bit of different sides on this. We meet at a certain point, but we have different ways of getting there, what needs to be done. And so, yeah. I think it's funny getting that card. That's why I think he was being so pointed with me.
No, I was thinking more about intrapersonal.
Oh, well, fine then. All right, well, I get to do the same for Mr. O. And then we'll do a namaste blessing to close the show. So we'll probably end right about on time.
All right. Oh.
And Mr. O can get the breakfast he desires. All right.
Whatever could that mean?
All right, let's see. Well, plant those seeds slowly.
Just a moment.
It's the Knight of Pentacles.
Indeed.
So will those seeds bring us some money?
Is that all you ever think about?
Well, no. But basically, the Knight of Pentacles is saying, Mr. O, that you have a way of growing things. You have your own way of doing this, and it's precise in its own way. It's like your lasagna, and how you choose to create that. I don't know why I'm bringing up, it must be the holidays, I'm bringing up all this food analogies, but he
I'm
is
thinking
going
of
to
the
make
Pointer
lasagna.
Sisters and the one about the slow hand.
And so here you are planting those seeds, carefully laying out your lasagna noodles, and making and people enjoy the fruits of your labor.
I learned it all from your mom.
The things that you do for your shows, where you change things up, and you watch your audience's reactions, and you decide when you need to plant other seeds. I think it's really perfect for you. You keep moving, but you move at a deliberate, careful pace.
How fascinating.
Or you should.
Yes. Where's my horse?
He's walking. He's
I see.
walking. The horse
Yes.
is following
That
him.
means somebody else is cleaning up after the horse.
Well, it ain't me. It ain't me.
All right.
All right.
Well, enough of this silly stuff.
Well, let's get the namaste blessing. Well, this was a fun show. Thank everybody for listening to us blah blah. All right. Yep. Oh, thank you, Selah. You're
We
welcome
appreciate doing that.
anytime.
Mhm.
Just remember, some of our shows, we don't always take questions, and other shows
Tomorrow
we do.
we will. 2 to 4.
And some shows we just come in the chat, like some of our video shows, like My Material Matters and our Unhappy Hour show. Oh, when is an Unhappy Hour coming?
Yeah, the Unhappy Hour is
think
sort
about
of
that.
misleading, but because it is really more about self-help. And it does happen right around the 4th quarter of the moon.
Yeah.
Whenever that is. It's usually about a week, 10 days after the sun moves into the next sun sign. It seems to work that way.
And we're live in the chat to discuss the readings or just chat with people, but it's basically for the elemental signs of the zodiac, and it's how to turn that frown, something that maybe is not going right in your life, upside down. So we do like doing that show. It does get a lot of views, so pretty happy about that. All right.
Looks like Siama's here.
Oh,
Hi, Siama.
Hey, Siama, we could try to pull a card for you
Sure,
after.
of course we can.
Let's wait for this.
All right.
Wait, you know what?
Let's
I
wait
want
for
you to pull the card and I'll say it later. So just hand it to me when you get one. Don't look at the pictures.
I
see
don't
you
even
there.
know what the pictures are.
Okay. Okay. Ooh. All right. Well, let's do Siama's and we'll be done.
Yeah, we're going to do your card, but technically, try to be on time, of course.
Here, you shuffle because I did. I think I just shuffled for you. Yeah.
Hi. And this is happy hour, so we're going to
Just
pull that
happy
one
hour.
card.
We're pulling a single card for you.
Yes, Violet Mother. Arrive on time.
Oh gosh. And tomorrow's a Lions game and it is huge. They could win the division championship tomorrow. I'm excited. I can't wait to predict that.
So,
one.
Sayama, we have pulled the 7 of Wands for you. And this says you are holding on to a vision right now of something you really strongly wish to accomplish. And that you may sense that there is some opposition to this, but it doesn't seem to matter to you. You feel like you have put yourself kind of above it in a way, and that really you just basically know that you are there to ensure and protect its moving forward.
I think Spirit is saying right now, Sama, that you in some area of your life are in a really good place right now. You seem to be rising above any kind of conflict or discord or chaos, other types of chaos. You've got it all together. It's like you're standing on solid, higher ground here, and it may not be in every area of your life, but there's something going well for you, and Spirit is acknowledging that right now, that things are flowing as they should, and you feel kind of, I don't want to say on top of the world, but just let's say on top of things. And so it's a good place to be. It's a good vantage point, but sometimes it can be a little bit rough maintaining that. So just be sure you're not too wrapped up in it. Take time to unwind and de-stress as well, because sometimes it's, we all need a break from what we're doing, whatever it is. So I wish you luck with that. That's a very positive card. I like the bubble around her in this. It almost looks like she's in a crystal ball in a way, but it's basically a protection. In other words, it's just like Spirit is saying, you're protected in some area of your life right now. Things are going as they should. So good luck with that.
All right.
And now we'll do the Namaste blessing before anybody else pops in. The list is closed. We're sorry.
The list is closed.
But we're 4 minutes away. Yeah, sadly, the game is on during our show. It starts at 1. I'll be able to watch an hour. But hey, if it's quiet like today, which it may not be, we might end early and I might be able to catch the end of it. This card is the Blessing of Omnipresence. Do you want to show it quickly before we read it? Oh, thank you. Well, you got the longer arms.
I do.
The Blessing of Omnipresence. Breathe in light and breathe out any unwanted thoughts. Dwelling on what has been or might have been serves no purpose. Feel the healing, omnipresent light that surrounds and fills you. Focus on the present, for it is blessed with infinite potential. And it's such a happy time of year right now. Focus on the present. Take in the joy of the season. You know, even if you're having troubles in your life, think about the children and how excited they are at this time of year, and just try to feel some of that energy. You know, it'll make you feel better. And namaste. Namaste, everybody. Have a great week ahead. Merry Christmas if we don't see you tomorrow. And hopefully we'll see you before the new year. There probably will be a couple of special readings on our Christmas show tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. Come and get one or get any question answered as we usually do. And of course our New Year's show, I think we'll have something special for that too.
Right.
All right, everybody. Take care. Have a great day. Have a happy day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.